Hello students, let us continue chapter 15 in science, that is our environment. Today we are going to discuss producers, consumers and decomposers. Along with that food chains and food web with some examples. So let us start with producers. What do you mean by producers? Definitely green plants. So, green plants and algae that make food by photosynthesis are called producers. Okay, I think you know very well about photosynthesis process. What is photosynthesis? The process of making food by green plants in presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water. Next is consumers. Consumers, that means organisms, depends on producers for food either by direct process or by indirect process. Consumers, that means we all. For example, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasites, saprophytes, all these are kind of consumers. Next, decomposers. Microorganisms like bacteria and fungi that break down the complex organic substances present in dead plant and animal matter into simple inorganic substances are called decomposers. Decomposers are used to decompose the complex food into simple format. So a question may arise in your mind that producers and consumers both are important to balance the environment. But why decomposers are necessary in this environment? The reason is that decomposers act on all the biodegradable substances. That means the substance which can break down easily and break them into a simple inorganic material. Hence, it balances the ecosystem and cleans the environment. So after discussing producers, consumers and decomposers, now we are ready to discuss food chains and food web. What is food chain? The phenomena of transfer of energy through a series of organisms falling on successive trophic levels. What do you mean by this? It means the food chain is a process of transfer of food takes place from one organism to other organism. That is, for example, from producers to first level of consumer, then second level of consumer, then third, then fourth, then decomposers. These first and second level of consumers may be herbivorous, carnivores or omnivores. Let us see the example in which the first part is grass, then grasshopper, then frog, then snake and at last peacock. So here grass will be producer, grasshopper will be the first consumer which is herbivore, then frog will be second consumer, carnivore, snake will also carnivore and peacock the fourth consumer also carnivore. We can take decomposers here also. So this is one of the example of food chain in which the one organism is eaten by another organism and so on. The chain continues. Now the next is food web. Here, what is food web? When an organism is eaten by two or more other kinds of organisms, instead of straight chain, an interlinked chain is formed known as food web. Here in the diagram we can observe that one organism is eaten by two or other more organisms, or commonly we can say a food web is collection of different food chains in one order. Then we can take not only the terrestrial food web or food chains, we can discuss aquatic food web or food chains also. So students, in next video we will discuss trophic levels and energy flow diagrams in food chain and food webs, along with that biological magnification. Thank you.